Hello guys, Vidal just got his move to Bayern Munich finalized. Haven't heard of any fees yet, but the money doesn't really matter. I think it might matter to Juventus, but I don't think it matters to Bayern Munich, who just got money for Schweinsteiger and in general are huge economical force, so shouldn't be an issue. Juventus, on the other hand, also just lost Pirlo to the New York City and the new club in the MLS. And they lost Tevez to Argentina. So those three players were key players in them reaching a Champions League final. And this move, I think this move shows that Juventus will not be a force in the Champions League the next years. At least the next 2, 3, 4 years, Juventus will probably go out, if not in the group stages, the quarter. Yeah. If we start with Vidal, a great move for Bayern Munich. He really fills the whole of that midfield, and I think if they were to buy Vidal, selling Schweinsteiger was really a must. It was a really good idea. Mostly due to Schweinsteiger not being as mobile anymore. I'm not saying he won't do well for United, because he's still a great player, but replacing him with Vidal, would say that is a good buy. It's a really good buy. You could see him, Vidal, through the Champions League, especially in the final, we just got out there, killed everyone, won every duel. So more energetic than what Schweinsteiger is. So I would say it's a good buy for Bayern, but is it good for Juventus? And I'm not saying as it's horrible, but losing those three key players is really bad. Losing both Vidal and Pirlo and Tevez is awful. Two of them in midfield going out who are key players. You can't really replace that at once, can you? And I don't think Pogba and Marquisio will be able to fill that role. They are not the same type of players as Vidal and Pirlo. I hope they got a lot of money for him, really. Because if they got a lot of money, they could replace him in the next years. But if they didn't, it will be difficult. They might get a lot of money for the Champions League final, and I don't think their economical state is bad or anything. But I just think they got to the point where Vidal didn't want to stay at Juventus anymore, and they knew they needed to sell him while he was still on a contract, and an offer came and they couldn't reject, and I don't think that's necessarily bad. Releasing Tevez to Argentina, on the other hand, that's good. I know Juventus also have Morata and players of that kind, but they're not the same kind, are they? Juventus and Tevez could drop deep, pick up the ball, score a lot of goals. Morata and Llorente are more of the kind that just waits in the box and finishes. And Tevez was so much more, and they need to replace him. They really need to replace Tevez with someone, if not as good, the same type of player. Pirlo to the New York City. I'm not putting too much into it because he knew he wasn't gonna get as much playing time the next seasons. His legs, he's never been fast heavy, but his legs were so gone. Couldn't run anymore, couldn't tackle. Could still ping those passes, but so could Scholes in the age of 40. So I think that was alright. It was time for him to leave, really. And he said himself he got a fresh start when he came to Juventus, and they could build that club. now I got a fresh start building the new club in MLS, so um, it will be interesting to see. I think they will do fine, but then again, if they win the MLS, where do they go? It's a bit the MLS. In the other hands, they have Juventus have already signed Khedira. I'm not sure if that's the signing that's a loan or that's permanent. But I would say he doesn't replace Pirlo or Vidal as player types, but he can make a difference in midfield, and he gives Marquisio and Pogba a lot more cover defensively, so they can roam offensively. So yeah, we just gotta wait to see. I just wanted to get my thoughts on the Juventus situation out there. Now, as Vidal just left, if you have any comments, put them in below, and I'll see you guys another time.